Okay. Alderman Bassador.
We're calling the meeting to order. Finance meeting. Are you here?
I'm here.
Awesome. Alderman Thompson.
I think you.
Yep. Alderman Reynolds.
Here.
LaVerry.
Present.
Jepson.
Present.
Herndon.
Here.
Crane.
Here.
Chairman Patak.
Here. Thank you. Can I have a approval of the finance committee meeting held the minutes for June 10th, 2024, please?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion for Alderman Reynolds, second by Alderman Berry to accept the minutes of the finance committee held June 10th. Can I have a no? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
I assume the ones from the 18th aren't available yet. That was lengthy.
Lengthy meeting and yeah, not a whole lot of time there on that one.
They're not ready, Doc.
That's what I assume.
As you can see, we have a very light agenda tonight. How about
I have one thing.
perfect.
Just a reminder, we will have a public hearing on the ordinance form once it's finalized. We are required to give 10 days notice prior to having that public hearing. Backing that time up, we will have that. We don't have the, we had a worksheet that we viewed last time. We don't have that in its final form and ordinance form yet. So in order to give 10 days notice for that to be ready, at the next council meeting, notice would have to go in on this Wednesday, and it's not going to be in final form by then. So we will do it the second meeting in July, and we'll do the public hearing and then the approval of the ordinance all in that same evening. So just an update on where we're at in that process.
So just to confirm, the public hearing or meeting will be held before the regular
That's correct.
council meeting.
The public hearing will, I think we do that during the regular council meeting. And then later on in ordinances, we will seek motion to approve. But again, you guys all have that worksheet. For those of you who weren't able to make it, you can take a look at it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. In addition, if you have any input on any of the things we went over, please feel free to reach out as well.
Other old business, any questions on the bills?
Yeah, what did I had? Okay, first thing I noticed, the overtime has crept back up at the pump station, you know, to where it was before we got the SCADA working, so I didn't know.
Kevin, do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, they had a couple issues with the SCADA program of overflowing Garfield and overflowing, I believe it was Civic, but I believe those have been corrected in the SCADA system.
I'm sorry, you believe it has been corrected?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Then we had.
Also, Kevin and I met with, just an update on the sweeper. Kevin and I met with the equipment, standard equipment rep, and we will probably have something on the next agenda for you guys to review. And we're currently analyzing some of the financials of it, and also the maintenance agreement. And then we'll have the recommendation. We'll put it on finance committee's agenda for next meeting, and then for council approval at that same meeting. If you guys are ready to act, we can. It's about a 2-month lead time on a new one, so not too bad. But again, we don't have an operating one currently.
Okay, and then the other thing I noted under playgrounds recreation, we had a tree taken down by Cordy for $4,800, and under buildings and grounds, we had a tree taken down by Shearer for only $1,134, and I don't know if those were different sized trees or if we didn't get bids or.
Cordy, let me look up.
Yeah.
The one for Cordy was a tree that had split the night before the Pulaski Parks Fest and was kind of an emergency situation. They came up there and the tree was cut down within an hour and a half of me calling them.
Okay.
But the tree was in pretty bad shape to host a festival that weekend.
Okay. Any idea on the other one? Because it was less than 1/4 the cost, so I didn't know if maybe a smaller tree or.
Yeah, I believe that was almost just a branch. It was just it was very high in the park.
It says tree removal. Yeah.
All of their invoices, I think, do say tree removal on.
Yeah, even if it's just a trimming.
Correct.
Okay.
Any other questions on the bills?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone? Any old business? Any new business? Going once. Comments? Any comments from the floor? Comments? All right. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
He's
asking for it, he's not making it.
Second by Alderman Thompson to adjourn the finance meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank